Hey, what's up, guys? This is TBone here. Welcome back to another episode of playing Gemstone Legends. In today's episode, I'm going to go through a guide for how you can pass Naporia, one of the regions in the campaign. It is the second region, and so this is going to be perfect for you if you're just starting out and you're trying to figure out how to navigate around the game. I plan on going through each of the different regions as well, so the difficulty will be increasing, and there are also different difficulty levels for all of the regions. Once you pass the 12th region in normal, then you unlock Nightmare, and then you can unlock Hell afterwards. So I will be going through and I'll be doing each of the campaigns in different difficulties as well. We'll start with Naporia, and I'm skipping Greenhorn for normal because it is a tutorial campaign, so you should have no problems going through it because it's guided. Once you get past Greenhorn, then you're in the campaign where it's going to be not guided anymore, and so you might need some assistance. So what we can do is we can first take a look at the full map here. Okay, so this is the full map of Naporia, and we can use this information to help you also. So a couple of things to note: you don't have to pass every single battle in order to clear this region. You could choose the shortest path based on this map here, and that is going to be the leftmost path. You'll end up doing 4 battles total, so you can skip 3 of them. If you choose to go to the right, then you're going to be faced with another decision later where you can go right or go straight to the left. You'll want to go straight to the left if you want the shortest path. The second campaign, or Naporia, is also where you're going to unlock Market. That is where you're going to be able to purchase items, and also Arena, which allows you to go into PvP fights. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about also what are the things that you can expect to obtain in the campaign here, and also what team you could be using to get 3 stars on the boss. First thing is defeating the boss, but the second thing we want to do is to see if you can get 3 stars on it also. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the rewards that you can collect. So you have a set, which is a set of equipment that you can have, and that is going to be the Guardian set. And you can also have potentially Elijah as a rare hero that's a drop. Now this is going to be a good hero for you because you can use this card for the Guinevere legendary card fusion. Okay, so he will feed into one of the epic cards that then can be used to fuse into Guinevere. So that's definitely a good card to have. Julius is going to be your 2-star light card, as well as Connie, a 1-star light card. Some things you can also take a look at here. You can expect to get some bronze scrolls, dummy chests. Dummy chests are basically experienced dummies to help you level up your characters. And there's also potion chests. Potions are things you can use in the game to help you along the way. And you can also get some gold coins. All right, and so now that we've sort of decided on our path and we've gone through, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the 7th battle, how we can pass it. And if you can pass the 7th battle with this setup, then you should have no problems with the rest of the battles also. So we'll start by taking a look at the opponent, and it's Goblin King. Now, when you take a look at the picture here, there is a little bit of a color indication that will help you understand what the affinity of the boss is. In the top right corner, it is blue. So it is going to be a blue boss, and the best heroes to use is going to be green heroes for this case. So if you take a look at the skill, Magic Trick will deal damage to all your enemies, and it has 30% chance to inflict decreased speed. So that means you can expect your boss to hit you with decreased speed that will make you, attack less frequently than the boss. So that's something that you will, we want to try to avoid. And so we'll take a look at what some possible teams are. So I'm going to give you, an initial setup here. So Elias is going to be one of the main cards that you will have in the game when you first start. It is a very good rare hero, so I recommend you leveling it up and using it. It's going to help carry you through the beginning of the game. Another couple of cards I thought would be useful is, for example, Floki is one that I like using here because he grants immunity, and immunity basically means your enemies cannot cast a negative status. Like, for example, decreased speed will not work in this case if you can get him to activate. Lethai is a good assassin type hero that deals really good single damage. And you can see I have him at level 1 right now. And so I'm just showing you, some of these units that are not super high level, and you can get through them. Now, if you've if you follow my code, if you use my download link in the description and use my code hashtag TBone hashtag after you install, you'll be able to get a free epic hero, and that is Elidor. So Elidor happens to be an earth or a green unit as well. So if you use them, you're going to have really easy time through many of these campaigns in the beginning. So, but assuming you don't have it, let's go with this setup. So we're going to go ahead and do a fight, and I'm going to show you sort of how it looks. So if we're going to be using a green and blue combination, you're going to want to obviously do as many of the green and blue gem matches as possible. And keep in mind that my units are a little bit higher level now. My Elias is now ascended to 4 stars rather than 3 stars, but he is a really good unit. And so if I, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly try and go through all of these units now, and I'm going to activate Elias to take out all of the enemies after this turn. So we're going to try and use Elias if I can, see if I can take out most of them. So you can see that a lot of their damage, does deal quite enough damage to take them out shortly after. So let's go ahead and do our matches. Although we will not be able to do any green or blue gem matches this time, but we should still be able to take them out with relative ease. So let's go ahead and get this set up here. And so we're going to get past this, and once we get to the Goblin King, I'll show you how you can use Floki in this situation. So generally the waves here are not going to be too difficult because it is still just a second campaign, so it should be relatively easy even using just these basic cards. All right, and so at this point, what you're going to do is you should just go ahead and cast Floki's spell, so that when the Goblin King is ready to decrease your speed, it will just be nullified. And then we're going to also use Lethai's skill. So you can see at level 1, it still deals quite a bit of damage to the boss here. So you can see that it's not going to be too difficult of a fight as long as you have green heroes here, because green heroes are also going to be an advantage. So it will deal 30% more damage when you match just regular gems, and you will deal 50% additional damage when you match green gems. Okay, and so we're gonna go ahead and use Elias's skill. You can see also deals a lot of damage. We're going to use a Lethai as well, and then we're going to do our gem match here, and I believe at this point we should be able to take it out. And so that is how you'll be able to defeat Goblin King. Really easy. All you have to do is make sure that you bring in Elias with you. He will carry you in the beginning, and then use Floki. Now, like I said before, you could also choose to use Elidor if you want, but not everybody will have that. But I highly encourage you to try and use my code, because you get that epic hero for free, which should help you along very easily. Now, one thing I wanted to quickly introduce as well is once you actually finish the 7th battle of any region, you'll notice that next to at the top right corner, first of all, you have a drop down to tell you what difficulty you can use. If you've passed this in Nightmare, then it'll be possible for you to access. But also to the right of it, you can see there's an expansion where you can now take a look at all the battles that you can go through. If you wanted to come back and, for example, 3-star one of those units that you didn't get through. So you can see here all the battles from listed from 1 to 7. This is only unlocked if you have completed battle 7. So once you complete battle 7, you can come back and then you can take a look at which battles you would like to go to and what the enemies are, so you can prepare for it. This is a very quick quick and easy way to access the battles without having to search through the map. So a quick little tip for you guys. So that's going to be it for me for the Naporia guide. I will be coming back next episode with Amber Sands, and then we're going to continue all the way through to Cursed Gate. Now, if you have any questions about anything I just showcased, please feel free to comment below or provide any suggestions, feedback. Love to hear what you think. So hopefully this helps you on your way as you're starting out your journey in Gemstone Legends. Have fun, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.